Welcome back, everyone, to some more Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Today, we are continuing on with the story. We are about to head over to the city council. We're trying to get in. We just met up with Sir Radzig and Hanush finally, after helping Lord Capon escape yet again. But now we've got this to try to hopefully get into Sigismund's council and see if we can make some moves, I guess. But that's pretty much where we're at. So we're just going to get right to it. We're not too far away. We'll see where things go. At this point, we still got a decent amount of story missions to get through. But I'm pretty much focusing it, as I have been for a little bit now. Can we go in here? No. How about over here? The guard?
I'm going to see the Mint Master. May I enter?
Any fool could say that. What do you want from him?
I have an appointment.
I have an appointment with him.
All right, go ahead then. But don't waste too much of his time.
I don't think we actually do have an appointment. That's funny that worked, though. Hold on, let me throw on my armor. Dead. Yeah, because this will give me a lot more charisma. There we go. Well, that was convenient.
Glad to see you again.
You have the gall to show me your face again? I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the City Council Assembly, and I reckon you can help me.
The Assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
Where'd you get the hood? The hood is from the Twitch drops that are happening right now. Yeah, let's say this.
I want to know what Sigismund tells the council. I hear it'll be important.
You want to spy? Do you know what you're risking? And what I'd be risking? Forget it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
Ooh. That could work. See if we can get a few groschen.
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
You're worse than a horse dealer. Have it your way, then. You
Wait,
can get into the
reputation
council
gains.
assembly relatively easily. My cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe he can be persuaded to let you stand in for him. Although, not everyone would want to give up an opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a
Franta
boozer,
Cooldown?
but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners. And the livery of a royal waiter.
Excuse me?
Or do you think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
Well, no. But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out of it alive.
Okay. Get the waiter's certificate, so you gotta get an outfit now from them. It looks like my clothing's still a little bit dirty, but whatever. Where's this at? Over in the market? Alright, let's fast travel over there. Be a quick. Rather than navigating around the city.
At your service, sir.
Okay, so D is obtain the waiter's clothes, and C is obtain the waiter's certificate.
Don't be shy. Come closer and
Fine day for some fine wares. Come.
take a look.
Okay, we don't talk to him, I guess. Where is he? Aha.
Oh, Master Taylor, have you got those clothes for me?
Here they are. The
Come
best
and take a
fabric.
gander.
The
We've got it
finest
all.
work. I nearly left my fingers on them for buttons. I'll tell you, you won't get work like that just anywhere.
No more than I'd expect after the amount they cost, but they're first class, I have to admit. Thanks, Schneider. I'll gladly recommend you if anyone asks.
I've got lots.
My
Wait.
respect.
Wait.
You must be Fran to Cooldown.
I am.
Trying
And
to
who might
cool
you
down.
be?
I'm Henry. I heard you're supposed to serve at the City Council Assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
Supposing I took the job on for you. You can put your feet up, fill your belly, and I'll do all the work for you.
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on it, but it's well paid. Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling wine, while I run around like a bugger with pitchers so they don't run dry. Why would you want to stick your nose in there?
Quality merchandise.
I want to see the king in the flesh.
Why's that?
I heard a lot about him. How he won lots of battles, how he's courageous, just...
And as bad-tempered as the devil. He's got the councillors shitting themselves, fearing what's coming at this assembly. The more I think about it, the happier I am about not having to be there. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here. Do you have any idea what's expected of you? Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Of course.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is, don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You better not. Farewell, my friend.
Report for duty. Alright, let's get over there and then we'll throw the outfit on. Over... Oh, is it in the scribe's house? Oh my god, are you the scribe? There's still a guy that's been, like, locked up there for who knows how long. There's an icon there, but it shows that it's up. Alright, let's throw this on. Yeah, we'll put it over the noble outfit, I guess. Much as I would like to rock the noble outfit. The royal waiter's coat. Take this off. And then we got to put these on. Put the ring on. Is the game worth it? Without a doubt, yes. in my opinion, it is really something special. And this is one of those games that could last you a very long time too. If you're the type of person who likes doing a lot of side content or likes just exploring or anything like that, I've done so much side content and there's still so much more for me to do. There's a lot here. Like a let me see if we can clean off real quick, because there is some dirt on this. It's very detailed as well. Any fighting tips? Actually go to any arena and practice with the person standing outside of it. That'll upgrade your abilities. And also, if you have the mission to go to Tomcat, if you haven't already done it, do that. Because that's where you can learn the best ability, Master Strike. Which basically is like an ultimate counter. Once you get that down, you're good. Like once you take the time,
Franta Cooldown sent me.
you're all set.
I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming? What's wrong with him?
He's in the past, he's drunk. You know what? We'll just say he's sick.
He got poisoned. Probably from food. He's writhing in agony. By turns praying and cursing, spewing from both ends.
Oh, that's enough. All right.
That'll do it.
At least you're here. We can't be without a waiter here, when the king himself will need waiting on. So, let's have a look at you. Have you got Franta's certificate?
Sure. Here it is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic you have. Hose are good. It's a good thing you've got no steel on you. You need to be light on your feet to run around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties are? For an inexperienced greenhorn like you, it'll be a great responsibility.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul things up.
I should certainly hope not. Now listen. A good waiter should stand in a corner, look willing and ready, and not get in anyone's way. In short, behave as if you're not there. But when one of the gentlemen calls for wine, you run and pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarjitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right. Sir Adam of Zarjit stays dry.
And if the king himself wants wine, you pour for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
Don't give anyone the wrong drink. Stay in the background. I'll say don't
Remember
give
who wants what?
That too. But more importantly, do not disturb the councillors at their work. They have a lot to discuss. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses, and provide everything that anyone wants from you. Understood?
Absolutely. I'm a waiter, after all. Not some street gossip monger.
Correct. And if you manage not to botch it up, you can even rise on the social ladder. Not just anyone can serve the King of Hungary, but you'll manage it, right?
We got this. I know what I need.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
The Gutenberg City Council morning.
The city
right.
reserves are in urgent need of new weapons.
Get the map back. Oh, okay. Because it's over there.
Our
There are
current
pictures of wine.
Waffenarsenal is a joke.
Hopefully
And
I
on
won't
top of
splash
that,
anyone's
the army
shoes.
was
You there,
requisitioning
lad.
from it.
A cup of
Should
red.
the town
And don't
reserve
you
have
skip
worse
on me.
weapons than
Cup of
any
red.
Räuber in
Take the red.
domain?
What are you getting at, Eldris?
I'm
wanted it?
saying that the bandits
think it
who
was this
freed
guy.
Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing.
Come
That
now, waiter.
Hackenbush
I wanted red.
hand cannon. Can you believe it?
Thank you, waiter.
Where did they get them?
Okay, we're
You're the one
undercover.
who should know where they got them.
Put it
Since
back.
you're a gunsmith.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they...
It's actually pretty cool. Let's see, who else is in here? Grab a pic of Henry.
Interesting. Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city
Oh, there's
garrison.
Vivek.
And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris?
Oh no. Oh, I should have
smell a
saved
deal?
beforehand. Oh well.
What I smell is that your stubborn heads
Waiter,
do not
get me
realize what Schwierigkeit
White wine.
this is.
Coming right up,
Dry
sir.
Devil is running free. There are Raubritter everywhere
What is
in
it?
the region. We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves.
Wait, who was that?
You
Thank
rusty
the
hound.
Lord.
Oh no, I poured it to the one guy we weren't supposed to.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection,
Oh no.
isn't he?
Alright, well, that's the one he gets.
His
No
army
more.
will not be here
And a
forever.
full cup.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment.
Uh-oh.
What if he heard you?
I apologise,
What
sir.
then? We're
Which
sitting
one?
atop
White.
the biggest
Kai.
silver heap in the
Oh,
kingdom,
white.
and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris.
Uh-oh.
But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
We can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His
I
Majesty
take his
thinks
cup?
about the
No.
matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht.
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Isn't it the same thing?
Come here, friend.
So,
and
the
bring that red
cleanliness
with
of the
you.
city is not what it should be.
That's
The
not a
current
good
baths
idea,
in the
sir.
city
Do you
fall
see that?
far short of
Even the
covering
waiter's
citizens'
having a
needs.
laugh at us.
You're right. We do have the new bats in Hopring, and Adam's old ones.
More wine,
But I hear
Master
the
Bailiff?
Hopring
I
bats are
have
more of a
enough
pigsty.
wine. Come
They
closer.
still are a bit, but the quality went downhill at Adam.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house and stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
And all the other baths would chip in with their taxes, too.
What? More bats?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back.
Should not be underestimated.
Bring the
You're
confiscated goblet to bailiff.
If someone
Hummel.
needs to wash, there's a river just a few steps from the city
Oh.
walls.
Hopefully this doesn't
Certainly.
matter.
And they can get leeches there for free as well. And while he's there, a man can shave and take a...
Oh, got a dagger now? Okay.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the bath, unless the Lord wishes to
Where would the
punish
goblet be?
wickedness
Where would the goblet
going on
be?
in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about
I mean,
who is
oh,
going
it's
to
this
wash
one?
where and how.
Nice. Who's
It's
silver
only a
might
waste
this
of
be?
time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd find...
So, did you find it?
Here it is.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates
Tokai!
him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
I apologize,
Ulrich,
sir.
what have you got to
Which
say
one?
about it?
White
Me?
Tokai.
Well,
Okay, that's what I thought.
I'm not sure what you're implying.
Got the light.
Shit!
Hey, is this guy in the corner?
Well, everybody knows. He wiped the floor with you.
Compose yourself, Adam,
Sir?
and stop drinking. The king might come any time
Well,
That's right.
I'm
Let's
surprised
not
nobody
burden the
recognizes
anointed
Henry.
monarch with
Because we've
such-
dealt with like almost
Me?
everybody here.
compose myself. Me? I beg your pardon. I demand that you...
Ruhe! Franz, please continue.
I'm speaking about the Rutard
and a full
incident.
cup.
You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My
There
ears
you
must
go.
be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides,
Thank you, waiter.
if his men attacked yours, as I've heard, then we have a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone
bad.
in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause any trouble.
Hey,
He
waiter.
is sensible
Pour me
enough
some
not to draw
monastery wine.
attention to himself while the king is here.
I apologize,
That's true.
Which
Because
one?
if we don't do
Red.
something about him,
Am
the
I
king
speaking
himself will put an end to him, and
I was
soon.
just making sure,
Unless
sir.
he puts an end to us first.
That's
God
all.
knows what he wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in
Sir?
dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but
Well,
I wouldn't
thank the
brush it
Lord.
off so quickly. Why do I have
Thank
the
the
feeling you're
Lord.
not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
Our quest going good? Yeah, so far.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts.
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. I could understand it with mercenaries, students, and other scum of all kinds, but city councillors?
Be specific.
I'd
Oh,
like
that's one of
some
the-
monastery
Are you
wine.
blaming
duels
me?
Refill
like
my
this.
cup, boy.
And look who spoke first.
Monastery is red.
First of all, it wasn't a duel. It was supposed to be an honorable combat. And I didn't even take part in it.
And that's the only reason you're still here on the
hang around
council
me.
and not
Vanish,
in the pillory.
hear me?
If you want
Jeez.
to blame
I
somebody,
was.
you should point the finger at the youngster here who's...
Excuse me?
Ah, never mind.
I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now run
Everything
by
in
the
order?
German
Not
men.
quite.
Who
But I
knows
think you
from
might
that
be able to help me.
Don't
Come
be
here.
Ridiculous.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
All right. I'll get them.
I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings.
What?
But why?
Because I'm bored. And because I told you. Get on with it.
Laughing stock of the whole town.
Okay.
You can rest assured the whole town.
How many
is already
figures on the
laughing at
wall
us all
have...
day
Alright, well,
long.
we got the gloves.
Easy
So
enough.
what if they
And he
have one
wanted
more
me to
reason?
count the winged figures.
My words exactly.
Brother.
The town council
There's
is
1,
squabbling
2,
constantly at the Emperor Charles,
3,
and no one is left unscathed.
4,
And you,
5,
councillor, let people throw
6.
dirt on our work.
If I threw out everyone who complains
God.
over a beer, I'd soon be out of customers.
Start over.
Ah,
1, 2,
We'll never get anywhere like
3,
this. Why waste our time?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. At least 10. I don't see any others. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Okay, I'm gonna go with 10. Oh, there's 24. Wait, what?
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves,
Like
sir.
how many wings?
Really?
Or how many figures
Let's see
that
them.
have
And
wings?
did you count those winged figures?
Oh, there's 24 of them. Wait, what? All right, I'm gonna
I
go
counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct.
What?
Good. Here you are. So you
24
can have a bit of
wings.
fun in the evening too, eh?
There's the eternal
I
dispute over
see.
the cathedrals. The building of the
Good
church
save,
is dragging
Chad.
on, and
Good
in
save.
the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are going to mock a royal mining city. Why can't we build
Hey,
faster?
waiter!
Hire more
Pour me
craftsmen,
something hot.
start with night shifts.
Because those
Okay.
so-called craftsmen are a band of parasites. You pay them, they come late, or report sick, and if they
You,
do come,
lad,
their
you
work
look
is
familiar
shit,
to me.
and you have to pay someone
Have we
else
met?
to put it right.
Well,
It's
naturally.
A waste.
We go to your tavern
of
almost
time.
every day.
I tell
Really?
you, a waste of
Then you
time.
must have decent
Adam,
wages to be
don't
able to
interrupt
visit the best
proceedings
tavern in
with
town
your
regularly.
ranting, even if you are in the right.
Nice.
And as for you, Gwendolyn, haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides,
The long
I get the feeling
waiter
there's something
mission.
other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you?
That's pretty
And
good
what
so far.
would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I'd
like some white.
Hold your horses, gentlemen.
White
That
wine.
space in the side nave is mine.
Then hell freezes over, mein Freund. Your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I
It's
think
you?
not.
I see
Excuse me.
you've come up in the world.
You wanted to
From
buy
a
yourself
bathhouse
an
boy
altar
to
in
a
the
waiter.
cathedral.
You'll
Just
go
like
a
you
long
bought
way.
yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you?
It was a lot more fun in the
acquire
bathhouse.
my seat for the services our guild
You're a merry
provided
soul,
and
lad.
still
I like
provides
that.
to the crown.
Well, I
Oh,
hope
so
you're
now
not
they're starting to
supplying equipment
recognize
to the
Henry.
army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopbrink.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course.
You there, lad.
People from
a
the
cup of
whole
red.
town go to watch
And
them
don't you
brawl.
skimp on me.
Oh,
All right, I'm coming. I'm coming.
Because it
Just
has
need to
all
ask.
been sorted out. Not long ago,
Sir?
the guards raided and threw them all out.
Ah, yes, I had
Thank you,
forgotten.
waiter.
What do we have to discuss next?
Wow, he even said thank you. Oh boy. Go.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Oh, I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
Azon al-Juchek Össe, Elegiop Katonaikat, Ishkelkinek Utra.
Oh, shit.
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
Unlike this plan of false!
So now we're going to the fortress. Uh-oh. Oh boy.
Come now, Father.
Playing as Godwin.
Put a little life into your dying. I've seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no idea. I didn't part ways with my father on entirely good terms. 20 years ago.
And now you're 2 decades older and wiser. At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed a thing or two.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests here?
Most of them I'm seeing for the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi coming together here. It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try. Who's that French fellow you brought here from Malashov?
The great Baron Brabant. Been everywhere, knows everything, and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk, woo one of the local wenches, and wake up in the morning with no hose and a head like a church bell.
Have you perchance forgotten we're supposed to be deciding the future of the kingdom here?
I'll leave that to the older and wiser. And duller.
Dear me. I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
Oh, don't start with that. I'd like to steer clear of the old man as long as I can.
In that case, you should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Okay. Get to know the rabbi and his escort. And meet Robin. Talk to the rabbi. Oh, Samuel.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect a priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
Priest bearing a sword.
It's not difficult to tell. After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all. Why did we have to come here, Sadie? Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Yeah, there's a few missions you can play as Godwin. They're usually pretty short, or like in intermission between Henrys.
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to attend to here than gaining a few groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole land is on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You remind me of my young friend Henry. He's a bit of a hothead too.
Henry? That messenger of Radzig Copula?
You know each other. You're both around the same age.
That would be him. But we did not get off to a very good start.
Well, maybe you'll get to know each other better. He should be coming here later, by the way. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith by the name of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is why Samuel is in this world. For our numerous sins.
Maybe he was my father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered another bastard.
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children. At least, none of his own. He took in Henry, and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzig Kobyla, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Good health.
L'chaim.
Good hell. Okay. Reputation gained, enhanced mixture.
But how do you expect to recognize?
Go in here.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin, a friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry. We don't know each other.
Baron Vauclin Brabant, Chevalier d'Arezzo. The last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
But we have.
You're quite mistaken, Monsieur Baron. I have.
Ah, je suis désolé. This Bohemia is a strange land. I have seen farmhands, children, and even women fighting. But the clergy? Sainte Mère, do tell me about it. No doubt you fought on the side of truth and honor.
Which one was? I guess it was both.
My last big battle was in Kosovo.
I've heard of this battle. Many great men fell there.
Aye. And it was there I decided it was nothing for me. So I settled down in the presbytery in Ujits.
Then, what are you doing here at a meeting of opponents of the crown?
Ah, the Lord moves in mysterious ways. You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to amuse us?
Jamais. Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a poet a gesture for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance know the Pope, personally?
Which one do you mean? I spoke briefly with Boniface IX when I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
How come almost nobody here knows you?
I am operating, as they say. Incognito. My great benefit is my strong connection with the French court. There, everyone knows my name. Here in Bohemia, I'm still building my reputation, slowly, but surely.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here. The question remains, what to do next? Sigismund is facing troubles in Hungary, and here too, he is up against resistance. He's a capable strategist, but a poor diplomat. Mark my words. If we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess. Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare.
We don't have men out there.
Yes, we do.
We do not.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing?
Oh boy. It's so loud all of a sudden.
I'm not going to die.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Well, that went just as expected. Good health.
And to yours. Could it have gone any other way when there's so many of us here?
I would have expected a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard about you, I'd judge you could be quite useful to me at today's gathering.
Is that so?
Indeed. And that's why I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources. He's able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves, but he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel, but without his knowledge. If we find support and make it look like the whole thing was his idea, we'll all win.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
Because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths. And also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Haman Alder, and Anna of Wallstein. If you can get those 3 on our side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
Okay.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome, because it would mean slow but certain defeat for all of us.
Why me, of all people?
Because you've got a head on your shoulders. You know how to talk, and you're not just out for your own good. You and your friend Henry are similar in that respect. That's why I know I can count on you both. There aren't many like you two left.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Yeah, let's go down. It could help with some persuasion stuff down the line.
Botchek of Kunststadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game. because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich mine owner. What was his name?
Wenzel Bartosz. And I'm not surprised you forgot.
I was quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of
a male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary young widow. But don't trust appearances. She's got claws, she knows how to do her sums, and she certainly has no love lost for Sigismund.
And what use can she be to us? Apart from her late husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Success to our plans.
Cheers. Okay, so we have to get support from all of these people.
I tell you, nobody has to
I see. Oh, there's a bed here we can sleep as well. Is it right here? Is it down below?
Likes to exaggerate. He was talking.
Hold on, where are we? Oh, okay, I see. I didn't realize that it was over in this top corner. I don't think I've ever been to this location. Okay. Well,
About
let's see.
Sorry nags even when they belong to someone else.
Talk
I'd
to
like
Adler
to check your
first.
horses out and see if they're as good as you say.
Pah, even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well, we have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Unfortunately.
Oh, that's his actual
Speak
father.
up then. What are you doing here?
Let's save it for later.
We'll talk later and in private. Right now, we have more important things to attend to.
Don't try my patience.
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years
Yeah,
ago,
he needs to
he
chill.
was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopry to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh, actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such a bitter old grouch.
You're dishonoring your host.
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any, you'd be...
That's enough.
Christopher.
You won't get away with those insults. I challenge you to a duel.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
We've never met, and we have no cause to be enemies. Take back your challenge, and we'll sort things out peacefully.
You've got no other option. You insulted Father's honor.
Gentlemen, surely there's no need for violence. I can have a word in private with Lord Odorin, the second, as he desires, and then...
Out of the question. This uncouth lout needs a lesson, and he's got plenty to learn from Christopher. By God's grace, I have at least one son I can be proud of.
You want satisfaction? You'll get nothing but shame, as always. Suit yourself, then. We'll fight.
Uh-oh.
Come to the outer courtyard, but quietly. We don't have to put on a show for the crowd.
After you.
Well, that's that. Now, where were we?
Shouldn't we rather...
No, Christopher will sort it out, you'll see.
Make room for us.
Oh, boy.
We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back.
Smile, you prick! Why, you've
taught you
still
that?
got teeth. Look in my eyes, not at my sword.
Did they teach you that in the seminary?
This
Not
is what
bad
you
for a
wanted.
priest.
Stand firm. Otherwise, the first strike will put you on your arse.
Hey, who taught you that? Not bad for a priest.
Wanker! Smile, you prick! While you've still
There it
got
is.
teeth.
That will do.
All right, you yield.
My God, where did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer. But you could teach sword fighting in a school.
I was in a war. Right after they kicked me out of the archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. And the sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Jesus.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
I've got to get him on our side and to cooperate with us.
Aren't we all on the same side?
Maybe everyone's saying that. But it's time to put it into action.
After your encounter with Father, it won't be easy to get to Alder. Actually, I don't think you should even attempt it. Unless you want to anger Father even more.
What else can I do, though?
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me. And tell me what it's all about.
All right, then.
Only
You
because
heard
he
Yob's
came
plan,
so...
right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
You got that right.
Leave Alder to me. The plan sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
Okay. I got respect for him then. go back down here. Wait, what? I'm so confused.
Too hard.
Yep, we got this guy next. Let me go ahead and save, actually. Just to play it safe.
Patricians and usurers. They're without honor.
Where?
Oh boy, he's hungry too. Oh, now my nourishment's at 124. Oh, like over 8. That's.
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips, and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobst comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you can go to the devil with it.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutard.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict with Sigismund.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund?
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house, I'll have the certainty that I won't be left alone.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
I believe Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
I'd be honored to oblige. I'm in my prime.
Forget about it. Even if by some miracle you could manage to sire children, you'd die before you could raise them.
All right.
The truth doesn't offend, my lord.
All
but
right.
I had to give it a try. How about young Lord Capon?
Yeah, Capon's the only one.
Still.
Yeah, he's young, but...
He may be young, but he's got something between his ears. He's got battles.
I appreciate it, Chrislin.
And when he gets the estate that's his
Chrislin.
by right, he'll be well secured for life.
If he gets it. Right now, Hanush lords over Rattay and seems quite happy with that state of affairs. On the other hand, the lords of Lipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
So, will you support our plan?
You're selling the skin of a boar that's still grunting. First, I want a confirmation that the wedding will take place as soon as possible.
And what if Lord Capon refuses?
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide. If he agrees, I'll be happy to support your plan.
Pushing a friend to tie the knot to save the kingdom. Things have come to a pretty pass.
The kingdom will not forget his sacrifice. Now stop dilly-dallying and go and tell Hanush.
Well, I guess we'll see if that works then.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
You do? Let's hear it then.
Oh boy.
I've gained us a powerful ally.
And who is it? I hope it's not one of those Kuttenberg stuffed guts.
On the contrary, it's Bocek, the elder of Kunstadt and Podjebrad.
Kunstadt? My Christ, he's the last one I'd have expected to step up. How the hell did you do it?
Magic.
Well, I explained to him how such an alliance could be mutually beneficial.
Mutually? What do you mean?
He's got a pretty serious personal interest in this... bond.
Stop beating around the bush and spit out what you promised him.
Lord Kunstad has a niece, so... I arranged a betrothal for young Lord Capon, with your blessing if you agree.
Hans Capon is to marry Yitka of Kunstad. Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstad's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishopric?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
I'm sure Hans is gonna love that. You know what? Cheers.
Cheers!
Cheers to you! And to your parlaying skills!
Gonna be so drunk. Okay. Well, hey, I guess he's gonna agree. Well, we'll have to do what Capon says, but we'll let him know the good news.
Your niece Yitka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstad.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
Cheers to the beautiful Lady Yitka and the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
Cheers. Again. Another. Hey chat, by the way, thank you all for the likes so far. We're about an hour in. I appreciate it if you're watching on YouTube or TikTok. YouTube is Casas Plays, Twitch Casas Plays TV, by the way. There is some drops going down right now on Twitch for the stealth outfit. If you are watching there. And it's pretty good too. Got a nice hood with it. Who else do we have to talk to? It says get support from Anna. But I'm not seeing her. Very important of the Liechtenstein was the support of Lady Anna of Waldstein. Surprised Yobst is just chilling in the corner there. Is that her? Oh, here you are. You don't have an icon, ma'am.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Your diplomatic support. And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh? I like that. But what do you want my money for?
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his own?
Christ. Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
How do you know Liechtenstein's behind it?
I know most of the people here very well. Many of them certainly have doubts about the Margrave's plans, but they wouldn't dream of stating them aloud. While it seems that Lord Liechtenstein, on the contrary, sees his opportunity.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine, and beneficial deals.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. and I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help? Why should I, of all people, take the risk?
You've got money, but you're wise as well.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on 2 fronts. If you want me to support you, you must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Well, one of the guests here has something that shouldn't get into the wrong hands.
Who's that?
Harman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
What do they say?
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
All right, fine.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard. Bring them to me, and put these there instead. But watch yourself. Odorim's groom has eyes everywhere.
Get support. Okay, so we gotta swap out the documents. Oh boy. Oh no, he's actually drunk now.
God be with you, friend.
Alright, no more drinking, Godwin. No more drinking. Let's see. Drunkenness? Yeah. Oh boy. Does he have any perks to use? What level is he? 19?
Young Lord Capon is an adult now.
But he doesn't act like it, damn it.
What brings you here?
Whoa. What do you mean? I was just walking by.
What brings you here? My goodness, friend. You're completely sloshed.
Oh no.
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered. I'm not idle.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain in the arse, no? You might get thirsty.
Not really. What of it?
Oh, come on. Oh no, I don't think.
I left something behind in the shed and now I need it. So, would you let me in?
Is that so? And what are you after there?
Wine for
Oh, he's
Alderman
gonna fail
Alder.
it for sure.
Wine. Like there's not rivers of the stuff all around here. Stop drinking and don't bother me. And if I see you creeping around...
Oh no, I should have. Oh god. How am I gonna get in there?
Huh?
Oh, he just walks away. That's
What
all.
brings you here?
Oh, sorry. Nothing. I was just walking. The door's open now, so we just gotta wait until he walks away. We see Godwin. Oh my god. He's gone.
Nice.
Oh, he even does? Oh, that's great.
That's a good one. What a view. Great.
That's funny. Henry does the same thing. Can we clean up? No. Back the horses. Come on, we gotta find a way to get the stable master away. I could have challenged him to some dice, but I screwed up. Tons of food here. Push papers. Got it. Oh, we got it. All right. Go quick. Good thing nobody noticed.
I've got those papers from Alder for you.
Quiet! You don't have to announce it to everyone.
My lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain, Godwin.
I think we've had a little too much.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid I've had more than my fill already. I wouldn't want to cause a scandal.
Wise. No matter, I shall drink a toast alone. But to your health.
Right. Yeah, we've drank way too much. Do we have anything that actually would reduce it? Be nice if we did, but... Oh, strong booze that will burn away all physical and mental ailments. Alcohol, it's 20% though. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Hey, Sid, thank you for the sub there.
Together all the lords under one roof.
All right.
At other
Talk to John.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them. Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink. So if you'll excuse me, my lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord. But we will wait with an army at our backs.
Yes! Yeah. And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common ground. But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the Balbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
Yes! The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslaus, and
We stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
My niece, Yitka, will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Like, oh shit.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush, Radzig, and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
All right, back to the city hall. Oh boy.
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter, from right under your noses. Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere, point them to the Jewish quarter, and give them free rein to do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
Sire, the deposits are dwindling, and mining is becoming increasingly difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty, we can't do that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants. Chicken shits. Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
And drunks! Give them hell! Lazy fools, the lot of them.
How dare you?
Some of you are even swelling right here in the city council meeting. This is unbelievable.
Remove this swill pot from the hall immediately.
I'm telling
had one
the
drink.
truth. This whole council is a farce. The whole city knows it.
Lord of Sergeants, your insolence just cost you your place on the council and a month in the dungeon.
But...
Hopefully that'll be enough for him to sober up. And if not, put him in the pillory for a while, bailiff.
I'll see to it as soon as the council is over, Your Majesty.
Oh boy.
All I hear from you
Henry's gonna
over
be in
and
trouble
over
for that.
again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed. But unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
Boy.
The council is dismissed. You, don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here.
We learned of Sigismund.
Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them? And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you are harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their...
There he is. And there he is. Grab a nice screenshot.
Interesting. For far too long. And the same...
Hold on. Just Henry looking over his shoulder.
What view of the Jews.
How about that? Try that. Perfect.
Great.
All right, anyways.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had beaten him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
Oh, yes.
Tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries? They cannot be relied upon.
I give him something.
And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough, sire.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves.
So shiny.
Jobs does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment.
You got it.
Switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously.
You know, all we needed to do was just bring some poison and just drop it into the wine, and boom. Problem solved. No large army needed.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret.
All right. More, sir.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in a land ruled by a good king.
Thank you, sire. You are too magnanimous.
Why? You did a good job. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, your majesty.
Now what?
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto van Berghoff...
Yeah, he's kind of... well, he's being nice to the servant.
Odorin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get Odorin, we can handle Ruthard easy.
It was a different story a few minutes ago with the council here, though.
After all, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No.
All right.
We shall have white. We have had enough of it.
White it is. Quickly.
I'm going.
Others will follow.
I think von
Jeez, this guy
Berghoff's little
drinks this wine so fast.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
But to bring it here to the square and...
Yeah, would that be crazy? Just stealing the food right in front of them.
benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us? So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
Victory.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Later that evening. Okay, so now we're going back to Godwin. A lot of back and forth between... Oh god. The feast. Celebrate with yes. Dude, he is gone.
I couldn't resist
You know, we're gonna go straight to the objective.
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success. As they say, all's well that ends well. So, to brighter tomorrows.
Touching.
Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Oh, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of weak old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friends, and left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those pictures for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it. I've got a nose for booze.
I don't doubt it. Get sniffing quick.
Find a jug of wine. Oh, God. Can't see anything.
So far.
Not.
Oh, here's wine.
Baron Vaku.
Hey, Shadow, thank you for the follow there.
With grease. The roast was calling out to me, begging to be eaten.
Here's more. Wait, do we need to find a... oh, it's a jug.
Right here.
I thought your Alicia was brown-eyed, though.
What? I'm talking about fucking Sigismund, you twat. I love my Alicia.
The Lord Almighty grant us a peaceful night and a
Steve?
perfect end. Amen.
Wait, she's praying and there's a guy. Jesus.
Forget it.
She's praying, but there's a guy in there with her. Hold on now.
But good wine on the table is a compelling argument for any day.
If I could live and die.
Oh, here we go. All right, does this work? No?
That's saying something.
Do I have to go down to the first floor? Hello?
We're off to a good start. Not sure. Were we? I have a feeling I forgot.
I'm filled with grease. The roast was calling out.
Yo, stroke. Thank you for the follow there. Oh, maybe there's stuff down here. Oh God, we're like, I can't see anything. It's tilted sideways.
When you started retching.
Oh, okay, it's evening out.
And why would he do that?
Oh, all right, he let one loose. Brother, where is the pitcher, the jugs? Where are the jugs at?
You farmyard beast.
Maybe down here? Like, we could pour it.
In the simplest terms, I'm offering you a business deal without any ulterior motives. I am far too old for some sentimental courtship.
I don't know where this is at.
Good day to you.
Good day.
No use at all for battle.
I feel like the closest thing would be like over here. Some guards eating. Can I talk to her?
Greetings.
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt, but are you busy?
What do you think? A fortress full of hungry mouths and half of them noble lords accustomed to all kinds of debauchery.
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha. If you go down the cellar stairs, you'll see the pictures lined up on the table. It's Lord Odorin's best. He's drunk plenty of it himself today.
There we go. We just had to talk to the cook. Am I allowed to go down here? I wonder. Yeah, I guess so. Ah, here we go. Take the wait. Disappeared. Did I take the red?
The red'll be good, I hope.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you beat it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir! Sir! There's some horsemen right out front of the fortress.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. He wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration, you old fox.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Oh god. Protect your brother?
Can't make it on his own.
Where is he?
Take that! Ah! Fuck you! Did you talk to Scott? Leave him alone!
Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, I was not prepared. I was not prepared. I wasn't ready. I was he's so drunk. Oh my god. Brother, I can't get anything in. Okay, alright, let's redo that. You know what? That was destined to... Yeah. Okay, look at Christopher. Okay, he is over here. Alright, first try.
Let him have it! Let him have it! Yeah! Don't spare it!
There we go.
Right on the nose, through blood!
Hello? We have, bandage.
You're ground! Let him fight him! He's had it!
It's a one.
Never saw that one hit. That's right. Drive those horses out.
But he's still standing.
And now I'll smash your other arm.
He's had it.
Nice.
Have this for your effort.
Get him, keep on. There we go. Oh, man. Is that Henry riding back? Or is that Godwin riding out? Oh, it is Henry.
Go.
Wait, can we check? Swap outfits? Yes. Oh, thank God.
Didn't see that coming. You're dead.
Oh, no, you're dead. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Brother, brother, let me take out my sword. There we go. Much better.
Fuck you, Horson. That hit home. Nice hit. Get ready.
Got it. Hello?
Hey, that one's had it. The victor is the one who doesn't shit himself.
As Godwin, you saved your brother. Hey, there we go.
That
Die
was
another day.
a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Yeah,
Too
for
many eyes to
combat, you
see.
got to do the opposite side.
Henry,
Godwin.
how did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
Is everyone all right?
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Odorin, Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Kunrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but not everyone was so lucky.
Where did they go? Back to Ratoi?
They've got to raise an army for us. And I hope they fucking hurry.
So we have a plan to counter Sigismund.
More of a promise than a plan.
But, as you can see, our allies are getting scarce. We should lay low until Jobst gets back.
I'll gladly play dead for a while.
Be so kind. And don't speak of the dead.
He's in the way.
What happened, Godwin? Who died?
Anna of Waldstein. She didn't stand a chance against those butchers.
Oh, no.
May she rest in peace.
She was simply in the wrong place at the wrong time.
And they almost killed my brother.
But only almost. Good work.
What do you mean, almost? What happened?
I got there in time to help him, fortunately. Christopher tried to defend our father, but nearly lost his life doing it. Nothing.
Old grievances aside, Odorin is an ally, the same as Rutard and Bodchek.
Well, they all have their quirks.
cousin Botchick's a money-grabbing magpie. Then I wouldn't give up on the fucker either. We'll have to wait for the other side's move anyway. We don't even know where von Berghow took them.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Berghoff's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, and he'll hang the lords.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews. Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first. Guard the walls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it.
Okay. Wait, can we talk to Hans for a second?
Good to see you both. Alive.
Oh, come on. You know, I've walked out of much worse scrapes laughing.
They could well have killed us all. If it hadn't been for you, Henry, von Berghoff could have caused a lot more harm.
Von Aulitz surprised even Sigismund with that. You should have seen the look on the king's face when he told him.
Well, thank God we all survived.
Well, not all of us. They killed Lady Anna of Volstein and many other nobles. It was slaughter.
And they captured our closest and most influential allies. Without them, we can hardly get the burghers on our side. We're stuck.
We'll figure out a way to help them.
But how? Our plans are ruined.
Get a grip. Whining doesn't help anyone.
Make a new plan.
You're right. When I drink too much wine, I get overwhelmed with self-pity. Nevertheless, I have to admit it can't get much worse.
Actually, it might. And very soon. At Sigismund's council, an order was given to ransack the Jewish quarter.
God's wounds! We need to get back to the city and warn them.
I'm going with you.
Out of the question. Do you want to end up imprisoned again? You'll be more useful if you stay here and help Zizka. Henry, tell Samuel and the rabbi to get ready to travel. I'll try to get someone else to join.
All right. Hey, level 23. Didn't see that pop in a while. No perk point though. At 24 we get the next one. Yeah, and then it would be 26. So 24, 26, 28, 30. Yeah, so it's got to be like max is like 30. Jeez.
But I still insist that...
Sam, I need to have a word with you.
Uh-huh. That makes two of us.
Just tell him. You may not get another chance.
I talked to Godwin. He said you know each other?
What did you talk about? Me?
We talked about your stepfather, Martin.
Why? Neither of you knew him.
It's true, I did not. But I tried many times. Remember how I stared at your sword when we first met? I recognized the Master's symbol engraved there. Well,
The thing is, I am Martin's son.
What? Pa's son?
Brothers.
How did...
Yes.
Brother.
His son. That is, his bastard son.
Are you sure? We look the same age, and Martin lived with me and Ma as long as I can remember.
When I was born, he was already long gone. Maybe we are not even a year apart.
And what does that make us then?
Nothing. Proof perhaps that both your god and mine have a sense of humor. You know, all my life, I thought if I did not give a shit about that man, it would be easier. But now that I know I will never see him, it troubles me that I did not get to know him.
I can tell you about him if you want. But now is not the right time. This is not the end. We have to go to Kuttenberg, now. Sigismund ordered confiscation of the property of people in the Jewish quarter.
The king has approved Xere.
He's no king to me. He's a fucking whoreson.
What's a Gezerah?
That is hard to explain.
Nonsense. It is as clear as day. Christians set out to kill our people. Innocent and often defenseless. Ransack their houses and divide the loot. And all that with the king's blessing.
This is what we were afraid of. But we did not expect Sigismund to be in such a hurry. We need to get back into the city and get the people out, quick, before it begins. Will you come with us, Henry? Every man counts.
I'll come. And Liechtenstein already knows about it too.
Very well. We should get going right away.
Alright, give me one moment.
I'll be back soon.
Hurry up. Please. Did I not tell you we should
Should we
not
just
come here?
clean up
You're
first?
rich.
Oh yeah, we're still bleeding, I think. Just in case we go right into
But I still insist that it
another
was
combat
necessary.
scenario. Forgot we have that book. And do I still have... No, my sword is not covered in poison, so let me apply this. There it is. Of course, it's all the way at the bottom. Okay, keep going. Oh yeah, we should probably repair too. As much as we can. Alright, where is the... Wait, where's bandages? Oh, it's under utility.
What have we gained?
Oh, right, mud.
Here you go. Take it.
Oh no, the food's going bad. Hold on, let me clean off. I think there's a... Oh, maybe it's not down here.
Good boy. It is enough that you...
Alright, let's just save. This will heal me anyways. So this works out.
them our money.
And what?
We can go.
Thank God you're
Exodus.
all right. On the way here, I saw Sigismund horsemen and feared the worst.
Kubienka, what brings you here?
Well, I heard you were having some kind of a feast here, so I came to grab a bit of meat. And I see, instead of that, you have a massacre here.
Well, the real massacre is yet to come if we don't do something fast. We have to get to Kuttenberg. Can we borrow the wagon you arrived on?
But of course, I borrowed it too, if you know what I mean, but,
Could you stop blabbering already? We don't have the time.
Easy, Ingele. And you, sir, if you can, come with us and help us.
All right. But could you please tell me what the fuck is going on?
I'll explain to you on the way. Time is running out.
Are you coming too, Sir John?
Of course.
Do you think that's a good idea? No offense, sir, but you're no great warrior.
I'm not. But I'm not just going to sit here and wait, either.
All right, then. Let's go.
Get on the wagon. All right. Here we go.
Can we go any faster?
Settle down, son. If you must keep your tongue busy, then use it to pray.
Would you tell me what the fuck is going on already?
Sigismund ordered an attack on the Jewish quarter.
Oh, I missed the reply.
We need to take all my papers and get the people out of there.
Bloody hell. I just got ailed up so nicely today.
Oh, that is just great. My mother's life is in the hands of a drunkard.
Don't worry. We'll save your mother.
And everyone else too. Don't forget that.
You seem to care an awful lot about these people, sir.
Are you surprised? It's all my fault. If they weren't helping me...
That droid of Sigismund, may his name be erased, would have found some other excuse to get rid of us.
Look, it's not that I don't feel sorry for you, but don't you think maybe we could make the horses go a little faster? At this pace, we won't make it there in a week.
Samuel, what was the story with your mother and Martin?
Do you really want to talk about this right now?
It may be the last chance we get.
True.
We could both be dead in a while.
All right. But like I said, I never actually knew Martin. He once came to Kuttenberg and fell in love with my mother. But she is the daughter of a rabbi. Obviously, she could not marry a goy.
And tonight, you will see why.
If you want, Mummy will surely tell you more. If we can get there in time. What was he like? I mean, Martin.
He was a good man.
Oh, there's another.
Whip those fucking horses.
All right. Schnell. Schnell.
All right, we're fast traveling. We went through another caravan. We're going all the way over here.
What's the matter? Why are we stopping?
We will walk from here. We cannot drive right into those murderers' arms.
But how do we get into the town then?
We will go through Sheol.
There are many abandoned mine shafts under the town. One of them ends here.
Won't it collapse on our heads?
We'll find out soon enough.
Follow me.
What a blessing it is to have found the passageway.
I would be happier if we could do without.
We all...
Oh, I guess I have to follow him. There. You can go. Oh, it's glitching out. Get to the city. Where are we? Oh, we're taking a secret passage from here to there.
You killed our savior.
What did you just say?
Nothing. I'm just blabbering.
I dare you to say that again. Loud and clear.
You know what, sir? Just ignore me and be glad I'm here. And you up front, pick it up a little curva. My horse is getting numb.
through the tunnel. You know what? I might as well take out my torch. Chat, once again, thank you all for the likes so far, wherever you're watching. If you're watching on YouTube or TikTok, appreciate it. By the way, YouTube is Casas Plays and Twitch is Casas Plays TV. We do have drops enabled for the new stealth outfit that you can get on Twitch. So, what's up, Stony? How's the adventure going today? It's been interesting. A lot of we went undercover for a bit, then we had some back and forth moments with Godwin and Henry, and now we're sneaking into Gutenberg because King Sigismund is here. We good? Hello?
We should split up here. Me and the rabbi will go this way to the shul. We have to take the Torah and warn everyone.
What about us?
You keep going straight ahead and then to the left. You'll get right to the King Solomon Tavern. Gather up all the secret documents and wait for us.
Shouldn't someone come with you, just in case? How about Kubienka here? Henry and I can handle it.
Well, if you insist.
Was that all the content you could muster up?
Well, good luck. We'll see you up there.
Follow me.
I was following.
Hopefully we'll find it quickly. I left a stack of my papers in the tavern. And if they fall into Sigismund's hands, people in other towns will die too.
Do you think we're going to make it in time? To find the papers? Save the people?
I pray we can, Henry. There's nothing more I can do. Hopefully everything will be all right at the tavern. My stash is locked away, and Samuel's friends are guarding the place. But who knows what the situation is like in the streets now.
Are you afraid?
Me? Do you have any idea how many times I've had to run from a burning town or deal with a hired assassin?
More than once, I reckon.
A lot more, I can tell you. But I admit, I was afraid every single time.
Okay.
Damn it.
What's the matter?
The door leading up to the tavern is open. Samuel's men wouldn't have left it like this. Somebody else must have got in.
I think there's someone walking up there.
Go and check it out. If they took anything down here, they mustn't get out alive. I'll gather up my things in the meantime. I'll meet you outside the tavern.
Okay. Search the inn. How much noise do I make? 100. I make as much noise as possible. Alright, well, let's go see. Moses. My objective, search the inn.
I knew a bloke who tried that. And what happened to him? I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind, but never saw him come out.
Search the whole place, they say. Bring any important documents. How the fuck should I know what an important document looks like? I ain't never seen none.
Otherwise Eric will play us alive.
Oh, God. Okay, all right.
Do it!
There we go. There was somebody else right here. Oh, shit. It's all you. Of course, he does it right when I do that. Oh, man. Is there anything we're specifically looking for? Search the place. Yeah, okay, we're just searching it and exploring. Anything on these guys besides? Eh. Body is over here. There's a door, but doesn't seem like there's anything. I can't open it. Back downstairs. All right. This door I can open. There's a book. Don't mind me. I think that's everyone. Are you? Oh my god. Hold on. Let me just check one more time. Yeah, it says that there's something else up here. There's got to be more. Oh, door to the courtroom.
I can't leave now.
What am I missing? Go in here. Unless if there's something specifically on these guys. That says Rob. Rob. Maybe I'm supposed to? You have to kill the bandit that's unconscious? Maybe? I wouldn't think so, though. Because right now our objective is just search it, technically. Unless if there's like one more guy somewhere that's hanging around. I could just go back downstairs and talk to the guy and be like, hey, I cleared it. But usually there's a quest marker that would be like, hey, objective complete. Alright, let's just try that then, I guess. Where we came in at.
I'm going to double check that I didn't leave anything behind. You better do the same.
Okay. What am I missing? Did we just lockpick these? Nothing. That's food.
I can't leave now.
I bet it's in one of the safes. Maybe this one. I'd be surprised if there might be a safe somewhere that's actually open rather than me lockpicking it. Where did this go? Like right here.
Oh, bloody hell.
Almost. Come on, Henry.
Oh, fuck
God. You know what? Screw it. I don't think this is going to be the right one. In before it is. There's definitely something up here. Wait, why is this locked? Wait, what? I took the keys off of the one guy. Oh, come on. Lullaby potion. Nope. No. It's throwing me off because it says Rob. Typically, it would be something like open or something like that. Quest might be glitched. I didn't have to pick anything up. Yeah, we could just go back. I took out all the people. Unless if there's like somebody bugged that didn't spawn somewhere. I mean, I could try opening this. You know what? Let's just go back. Let's try it. Just save right here. It's right when we got into the area. So, see what happens. Worst case, we go through the same fighting them again. Let's try going stealth. There's one.
On the wrong side. Why the fuck do you serve Eric then, if you're scared shitless of him? What do you expect him to do? Go up to him and tell him I'm leaving? Aye, that ain't a good idea. I knew a bloke who tried that. And what happened to him? I don't know, actually. I saw him go to Eric's tent to give him a piece of his mind. But never saw him come out. Bugger this, not a damn thing here. If we go back empty-handed, Eric will give us a bollock.
We could try this again.
Damn it.
Brother.
Shit.
Alright, hold on. Let me take out these guys. I swear if it ends up being that. Oh, he found me. Oh. Okay, I think that might actually be it. 'Cause that was everyone. No, I'm playing on PC. Flop back to this. Guy got any keys?
Shit.
All right, Walt, we're gonna do this. Brother. It's right there.
Damn.
Yeah, I'm convinced lockpicking, because I have lockpicking upgraded too. I'm convinced it's harder than it was in the first game. Do you have a quick finger potion? I might. We've got plenty of lockpicks too. Let me see if I do have any. I do. I have 2 of them. What a difference. Wow. Alright, they've got some good stuff in here, but yeah, none of this is the stuff that we need. What am I missing? Let me go back to him. Yo.
I'm going to double check that I didn't leave anything behind. You better do the same.
Is there anything in that? Like, there's a paper maybe on the table? How's my nourishment? 64. Let's eat some of this real quick. Not like they're gonna eat it. I feel like if I was gonna find anything, it would be like somewhere up here. You know what, just for the sake of it and getting the XP, let me go ahead and do this. Wow. That's insane. Plus, we've got quick fingers enabled, so might as well. Thievery 22. Oh, there's blood here. Wait, what is that? 4 hide. Yeah, if any, like, this door doesn't open either. No. Nope. Nope. Alright, I'm about to just look it up. Exodus. Oh. Okay. Where's the guy that said, do you need to kill the bandit that's unconscious? Well, guess what? Yes, you do need to actually kill them. It says knocking out does not work. You have to kill them. Well, here we go. But that's not my Henry. Oh, well. That's unfortunate. There's one. All right. That guy's dead. That guy's dead. All right, there's one more downstairs. There we go. Yep, that's what it was. You had to actually kill them, not knock that. You know, and the one guy was like, do you ever have a feeling that maybe we're on the wrong side? We could have saved that guy. But I guess not. Alright, what else do we gotta do here? Open this door.
Baruch Hashem, Henry. You're all right.
Sam, you're back already? How does it look outside?
A few of the cutthroats got in over the walls, but we dealt with them. But there are more outside the gate.
4 of them were here in the tavern too.
Fortunately, they didn't take anything important. But your friends paid for it with their lives.
What?
I'm so sorry. If it's any consolation, Henry here has already taken care of those cutthroats.
But they didn't look like they just came to the tavern by chance. Eric must have sent them. What about your mother? Is she all right?
She is, thank God. I told her to get ready, and we would come for her right away.
I'm really sorry about your friends. We got here too late.
There was nothing you could do. Benavis Hamardes. This Eric is really pissing me off. I've never laid eyes on him, yet I cannot wait to wring his neck.
There'll be plenty of time for that later. We have to go now.
I'm sure Mama is waiting for us. We have to take her to the shul.
You go ahead. I'll lock the tavern and block the secret passageway so no one else can get in.
But sir, if any more of them come here,
I can take care of myself. Now go. God be with you.
Now go. Follow Samuel. We're going. You know what's crazy? I just looked it up too. We are
we have to help him. Bring Mom here.
We are only halfway through Gutenberg's story for their quest.
Oh, Himmel! What's the matter? Where's Sam?
Don't worry, Ma'am. He sent me to take you to him.
Mein Gott! What happened to him?
Nothing. He's out on the street helping the wounded. Let's go now. We're out of time.
Wait! Who are you anyway?
Martin's son? You know, let's stick with friends.
My name is Henry, and I'm a friend of Sam's. I was the one who warned him Sigismund was coming for you.
Thank you. I just hope we can escape before...
Watch out! More are coming! Run to the back. It might be safer there.
What's going on?
Sam, are you all right?
I'm fine, but we will talk when you are safe. Now run!
We have to get to the synagogue.
But how?
Through the backyards. Follow me.
Go, go, go. I'm right behind
Watch
you,
out,
ma'am.
they're shooting at us! From the ramparts! Get rid of them!
Wait. Wait. I'm trying to pull out my... Oh my gosh. Henry.
Look at them, they're gone.
There's
We have to
one.
keep going. Through the yards. Leave us alone!
I've like barely used the
You to the left.
bow and arrow.
Help them.
Please leave her alone, or...
Oh, wrong guy. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh no.
There's no escape!
Damn. Wait, the bow actually feels good. Yeah, I don't like the crossbow, but the bow is actually, I'm surprised I didn't use it as much. First shot will do 15% more damage. The perk will be active again after the end of the fight in which it was used. 1 minute. Okay, pretty good. We good here?
We cannot get past the wagon. We have to go this way. Through the house.
God made a joke when he made... Fucking kinda
You're
got
dead.
it.
We good?
Are you all right?
I'm fine. But what about you, mein Kind?
I'm still alive. We can talk later. Now, we have to go.
Kiss them all now!
Come on!
What the hell?
What is it, fuckers? Rather slaughter women? And the defenseless?
Let's go! What's going on up there?
Go inside. Quick. It's the fucking task.
I've never been so glad to see you two.
In need of a helping hand, are you?
No, I just don't want to die here alone.
Eric? Oh boy.
There they are. Well, now we're really fucked.
Mustn't get inside. We have to hold them back.
For how long, though?
As long as we need to.
Let's not forget to put down the helmet this time.
What the hell is this?
How about that? Hold on. Hold on. Let me take out my sword and shield. Jesus. Oh, you're dead.
Get the fuck!
Jesus.
Pray to Jesus for mercy! Pray to Jesus for mercy! I'll be putting you in a flash! You're almost dead.
How is he still alive?
We'll kick your ass. Yeah, smash his face in. Good. Yeah, smash his face in.
Die, Mamser!
Let him have it. Hammer's waiting, you bastard! Hit him on the head!
Oh no.
Kill them! Do it!
There we go.
Bless me, or you'll be sorry.
You haven't a chance!
Just for blood, yeah!
Another one.
I'll finish you off. You have to cross. You're mine. Like that. Burn in hell. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker. Keeping you. Pay for that. No respect.
Nice. Okay. We're doing fine.
Won't work on me.
Oh.
Come on! Everyone's inside! Henry, come on!
Let's go.
God mogen meer.
Let's go. It's this way.
Damn. That was a close shave. I reckon I should go to Samuel's mother and talk to her about Martin. I won't get another chance.
Where are we? Okay, the same area we went in. Before we do that, we did get a few perk points while we were in there. Whenever you dodge, you're perfected your feint to the point that it's difficult for even an experienced warrior to defend. I think I might do that one. $24. And what else do we got? I always need to look at the combos because I always forget. Up, left, right, right, left, right. Or right, left. Yeah, that's right, left, right. Knee strike is left, up, left. I'm so bad at these. I just hope that I get them in combat. Essentially. All right, we also got agility here too. Oh. Oh, finesse. Oh, man, I keep going to the left. Finesse 2, slashing damage of all melee weapons increased by an additional 5%. Yeah, I think we go with that. Slashing is my priority, and then Viper I'll get next time. Let me save. They'll also heal me too. Oh. Oh, we got survival leveled up as well. And a perk point. Ooh. Master Fletcher, Heartseeker. Both of these are good. Let's go Master Fletcher.
It's all right. Yes. You'll be fine.
Are you all right?
I'm fine, lad. I thank you for everything.
Is there anything else I can help you with?
Mein Gott, boy, have you not helped us enough already? Now we have to manage on our own.
I know this might not be the best time, but do you think we could talk about Martin?
What? You know my Martin?
I do. He's, well, he's my father.
Borjasen.
I mean, not actually by blood, but he raised me.
Mein Sie's Kindele. Tell me, how is he?
He died. It's only been a few months.
Oh,
Sigismund burned down my village. Pa went to help Ma and... well, they both died there.
I am sorry to hear that, lad. But that is the Martin I knew. He always put others first. At least you survived. That would make Martin happy.
I'm sorry I don't have better news to give you.
Do not worry about it. I am just sad he died before he could meet Samuel.
Is everything all right?
Yes, do not worry. We were just talking about Martin.
How'd you meet?
How did you meet Martin, if I may ask?
It was such a long time ago. He wanted to open a blacksmith shop in town, but there was no place among your people, so he tried his luck in our quarter.
And that's where he met you?
The rabbi gathered the good men so they could decide whether we wanted to have a goy blacksmith. And Martin wouldn't stop looking at me all night. Then it went schlag auf schlag.
So what happened that made Martin leave you?
My Martin would never leave me. My father found out we were seeing each other and did his best to drive him away. To marry a goy is isur deoreisa, forbidden. But Martin would not give in, and we kept seeing each other, until one day, I was ubore.
That means pregnant?
Yes. My father knew that if word got out, he would not be able to avoid the shame. So he did not miss a beat and took me out of town in secret. I did not even have time to tell Martin the news. I was gone for almost 4 years. In the meantime, my father told everyone that he had married me off. But my husband died. And he only let me come back when he was sure people had accepted it.
Did Martin not go looking for you when you suddenly disappeared?
People said he did go looking for me, even as far as Colin. But he did not find out anything at all.
If only he had gone all the way to Prague.
Even if he went to the very edge of the world, it would not have been enough. Father would have hidden me somewhere else.
And what about you? Did you ever find another man after that?
No. My father called me a widow, so I stayed a widow.
And he didn't try to find anyone else for you?
You know he did, but it never worked out. I made sure of that.
And did you ever go looking for Martin?
I asked around, but no one remembered anything. Or they chose not to. That was probably my father's doing too. And I could not just leave and go looking for him around the world. I had to take care of Samuel. That was the most important thing.
All right. That's about it.
Before you go, tell me, what was Martin like as a father?
Well, he was strict with me, but not too much. Especially in the forge, he worked me hard. I dream about him quite often. About that last day and what he said to me while we were forging a sword together. He said a life of adventure can be over before it begins. And that blacksmithing might be a dull job, but I keep my head on my neck.
He was absolutely right.
Well, look at me now.
You saved all our lives. Martin would be proud of you. He raised you well.
I'm sorry to keep you this long, but... well, I never thought I'd have a brother, even if not related by blood.
Well, I did not expect that either. And thank you, my almost brother. If it was not for you, I do not know how today would have ended. What are your plans now?
I'll go back to the Devil's Den. To Zizka and the others. We need to figure out what to do next.
I will see you there then. But first, I have to escort everyone to Colleen. I do not want anything to happen to them on the way.
Everything should be all right now.
Take care of yourself, dear brother. I will see you this time tomorrow at the Devil's Den.
Have a safe journey.
Sigismund.
Nice. Exodus. There we go. Oh, man. What a... This all started from going undercover as a waiter, which then turned into war, which then turned into more war, which then turned into this. Crazy, man. I can definitely see the story finally picking up and stuff too. Now that we've mostly recruited a lot of the Dry Devils people, and now, I mean, we got to talk to Sigismund face to face without him realizing, but still, we were there.
It's a lovely new day.
That looks like a bloody...
All right, let's let me see here. Do we have a place I can wash off? There usually is. Yep, here we go. I'm about to go to all the people that can train me in something and just... Because at this point in the game, we have... Yeah, we've got 12k. If I can have them train me something that I'm going to actually use, I might as well. There's 2 skill teachers over there. Talk to the Dry Devil.
I'd like to learn...
Longsword technique.
Today, fight, but in the end...
You know what? Sure. Oh, 280? I'll take it. He just tells you about the move that you learn.
I'd like to...
Even though I still use the sword and shield, I'll still take it just in case if we ever have a point, because there are times where they make you drop your shield. I think that's everything he'll teach me. Somebody over here. Who's that? Janusz?
You boy! You...
What?
Do you have any specific reward in mind?
Oh, he's gonna repay me?
You listen close.
I'm listening.
Really?
Aye, really.
You want my sausage? You'll never find better.
No.
That's all right.
Oh, wait, he's
Keep
the
it.
cook. I forgot.
If you say...
Oh, no. You know... Oh, shoot. You know what?
Remember how we were talking about those sausages?
You think twice? Nobody resists the Janusz's sausage.
I'd like to try some.
I get to work. You'll come back in some days when it is ready.
Okay.
So, have you got the sausage?
No hurry, eh? Come back when...
It says that he can teach me something, but I guess not. Who is this? Goat skin?
Greetings, my friend.
What can you teach me?
I'd like to learn. What do you want? I reckon you've got a... Great.
Some thievery.
I'd like to learn. What are you? I'd like... All right.
Teach me some stealth.
My respects.
What can he teach me?
Where'd you learn how to shoot so well?
Well, it's the reason if they have to, but I have. And then...
Nah, I won't do that. Shows that he has options too. All right. Cleaned off again. Oh. Go up here and rest and save. I think we have like 2 books we can read as well. There's Godwin. Yeah, actually, you know what? Let's talk to Godwin. But first, I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll play this. I'm gonna watch it myself.
I heard you fought in the Battle of Kosovo. Is that true?
Why wouldn't it be?
Well, I'd hate to fall for one of your jokes. And I know you talk a lot when you're drunk.
True enough. And I'm drunk a lot. That's true too. But as St. Killian is my witness, it's true I was on the field of Kosovo, and I fought there. And I was quite sober.
So how did it happen? Tell me. I don't think I can quite imagine such a massive battle. How many soldiers were there?
Countless, lad. I'd never seen so many take the field. At least 10,000 men on our side. And Sultan Murad must have had at least twice as many with him.
One beer. Hey, innkeeper, that beer?
I am back.
So who won in the end?
The battle lasted all day. And in the end, no one knew who had won. Because both sides left the field. Only later did we find out. Prince Lazar had fallen there alongside all his Serbian nobility. Still later came the news that Lazar had been captured and executed by the Turks the day after the battle.
They executed a prince?
Aye. They beheaded him. Because someone had slit their sultan's throat like a piglet.
So you didn't win?
It's hard to say. We held our own against the odds and survived. Only without their prince. It was just a matter of time before Serbia fell into the new Ottoman sultan's lap. Fortunately, I didn't stick around to see it.
Okay. Thought there was going to be more like catch up with them. But that's alright.
Here we are.
I think I'm actually going to put away put away some stuff here that we're not really using. Crossbow I could hold on to. I think I'm going to take out more arrows because I'm going to try to actually use arrows. Long range. There's a wounding arrow. Alright, the rest of it, that's good. Let's read these books. And then that should be enough to end the day. We've only got one. Master Studies 3. Scholarship 24. Nice. That come with a perk point? We still have... Yeah, looks like it. And stealth. Fundamentals of Law and Theology. What was the... Oh yeah, we're going with Fundamentals of Law. When dealing with guards, your speech and charisma will count as 2 higher. Fines will be reduced by 20%. And then at 26, Fundamentals of Law 2 allows you to potentially talk your way out of any type of punishment. Really good. The surprise attack would always sounds like it would be pretty good. If you hit someone who doesn't know your presence with a ranged weapon, your attack will suffer a combat, or your target will suffer a combat skill debuff, making them easier to deal with. Deceptive Stance. If you're not wearing heavy armor, you can feint with your body and keep your opponent unsure. This will make your warfare skill count as 3 higher. Escape Artist, Quick Hand. Oh. Quick Hand could be really good too, though. I'll take Surprise Attack. Sure. Alright, sleep and save until the morning. Get a good night's rest, Henry. Wake up the next day. Alright, let's wait until the sun comes up. And is the door going to be locked? Oh no. For once it's unlocked.
Henry, good morning.
Good morning, Janos. Sleep well?
I sleep like baby. Shit myself and wake up screaming.
Okay. Who do we got to go talk to? Consult with Zishka on the next steps to take. You know what? You got the right idea.
Look what I have for you.
We also feed Mutt and myself. Maybe repair my armor too. The armor kits are way more useful in this one that I noticed. Like, they last way longer than they did in the last one, I feel like. Alright. Chicken. Yeah, let's eat this. wash off real quick. Chat, once again, thank you all for the likes so far. It really helps out a lot. YouTube is Casas Plays, Twitch Casas Plays TV. As always. Pretty much Casas Plays on everything. Let me sharpen my sword just to get that buff. He's gonna say it's already sharp, but
I need to sharpen this.
Good doggy, good boy.
that's all it takes. Yo, what's up, Ad? How's it going, man?
I bring bad news from Kuttenberg. Eric's soldiers and the town rabble have torched the Jewish quarter. Fortunately, we saved most of the people. But I doubt they can form an alliance with us now.
Fuck. Where are they now?
Oh, Samuel and the rabbi took those who survived to Colleen.
Shit. We have to find Dry Devil and Capon and decide what to do next.
Well, Samuel said he wants to be around for that, and we should wait for him.
I see. But if he's gone to Colin, he won't be back till tomorrow. Oh well. At least we'll have time to get everything ready.
All right. I'll come tomorrow then.
Oh, man. Wait until Samuel gets back from... Oh, okay, he's back then.
Can we start the meeting? We don't have much time.
Aye, we're all waiting for you. Right,
perfect.
gentlemen. I think it's clear to all of you what a shitty fucking mess we're in. We were caught off guard at Rabosh.
And they nearly fucking kill us all.
Yes, and they attacked the Jewish quarter.
Thanks a lot for reminding me. I almost forgot.
At least Henry here and Kubienka got most of the people out.
That's true. Good work, men. How did it all go down?
Everything's gone to shit.
It was a massacre. They shot at us from the ramparts, broke through the gate. We were on the back foot the whole time.
Yeah. But we also sent a lot of the bastards to hell. They thought they'd loot and torch the whole place, but we scared them shitless.
It is nice that you found my people's suffering so entertaining. But what I want to know now is how you all intend to avenge them.
Well, what do you have in mind?
We shouldn't give up. That's the main thing.
Except that Sigismund has the League of Lords and a whole fucking army. And what do we have? Fuck all! Come on, lads. Jobst will bring his army soon. It'd be fucking mad to try on anything big before that.
It might take weeks for them to arrive. Von Berghoff will have found and caught us by then. We have to get rid of Von Berghoff. It's because of him that we're in the situation we're in, after all.
You mean in the shit, Sir Hans? No need to mince words.
No, I think he's right, though.
Sir Hans here is right. It's starting to piss me off the way Von Berghoff's been stringing us along all this time.
That fucker is Sigismund's right hand. So we'll chop it off.
Why kill him? You know what ransom we can get for that bastard.
Are you all fucking daft? Von Berger was holed up in Malashov, so unless any of you can fly, we can't get to him.
Oh, that's true. To take a cost like that, we'd need 12 men, ladders, and maybe also a trebuchet or cannon.
There's no maybe about it. We'd certainly need a cannon.
So we steal the one von Berghoff used at Nebakov.
Well, why don't we just steal all the silver from the Italian court and buy our own, eh? Use your head before you open your mouth.
Hang on. Maybe Janosch's idea isn't all that bad.
How do you mean?
I recently sent Catherine to spy on Sigismund's military camp near Opatovitz. She told me Von Berghoff has his cannon stashed away there. But it seems things are getting a bit out of hand there. So the Prague regiment he's in charge of is going to move it to Sedlets. And it might not be that well guarded along the way.
So we'll steal it, right? We'll wait till they go through some ravine, and we'll shoot at them from the rocks. The way you did to us before Nebakov.
I see you've learned something from me. But it's not that simple. What we need is for one of us to get amongst the Pragas, so he can keep an eye open and tell us when they're moving out.
And if we succeed? What then? There's 5.5 of us. Even with a cannon, that's not enough to take Malashov.
There's not much we can achieve on our own.
But show me the fool who'd want to join us.
There's always a few mercenaries around, right?
And how are you going to pay them, eh? I sure as fuck haven't got the coin.
That's enough! Von Berkow has to die. Painfully, and above all, as soon as possible. And if there are not enough of you, this might help.
Well, well. That's a sight for sore eyes. Why the fuck didn't you show us that earlier? We could have saved ourselves a lot of blathering.
Where did you get such a fortune? After what happened?
Meanwhile,
People in
Henry
Calling
has
decided
12K.
to help. They are looking after our refugees and want to send everyone a strong signal that we will not be silenced.
Ah, so that's why you were so eager to go there.
I'm just gonna thank him.
We really appreciate it, Sam. Believe me.
And we won't mind if you got a couple of more purses like that.
If you will permit, monsieur, I might be able to contribute. I know a few mercenaires in this part. They may not be la cavalerie royale, but for such a purse, they will gladly tear Malashov down stone by stone.
Ah, a company of mercenaries, a surprise attack, and a cannon in reserve. We could do something with that, couldn't we?
No, not so fast. We don't have the cannon yet.
Then we'll fucking get it. We'll find a good spot for an ambush and send someone into the camp to spy on them. What about you, Henry? You'll get yourself recruited into the Prague regiment, and when they take the cannon to Sedlitz, you'll send us a message via Catherine.
I was afraid you'd never ask. I can just see the look on von Bergov's face when we point his own cannon straight at it.
That's settled then. Henry will go to the camp. Catherine will tell you all you need to know. You'll find her in the bathhouse there. In the meantime, Ada here can go to Malashov and find out how von Berkov and his people are stationed there. But look, don't touch.
Za kogo ty mnie kurwa masz?
A lot of soldiers need a lot to eat. We'll have to stock up.
I'll go hunting. This tavern's a bit crammed for my liking as it is.
And what are we going to do?
We're going to prepare a warm welcome for the Praguers.
What do you say, Sir Hinek?
Well, what the fuck are you all sitting here for? Didn't you hear? The fun's about to start!
Okay. Time to go meet up with Catherine at the camp. At Sigismund's camp. Yep. Alright. Let's... Yeah, I guess we just go straight there. Ah, man.
Worthy sir.
Avoid it. Don't do this. Don't do this.
You're going to get it.
Taste my steel!
Show what you're made of.
Told you. Bro, why would you even attempt? When you see a guy in armor like this, why would you even bother? Alright. Anyways, back to what we were doing. I'm not even gonna bother looting. They're not gonna have anything on them.
Ka!
Quick!
Whoa! At least it's a nice sunny day. Oh, thank you. Let's clean off.
What I say about the greatest evil of all. Oh, woman. They look like angels on the outside. Soft, gentle. Slow.
What break here?
I'm telling you, ain't I? Your men smashed all my pictures. And on top of that...
I know you. I see you before.
Me? No, you're mistaking me for someone else.
No, Zudnakam. Where we know us from?
I don't know.
We don't know each other, really. I just have that kind of face. You know how it is. An ordinary bloke in a camp full of gentlemen like you. No wonder I don't stand out.
True. People many and time little to remember all.
Okay. Oh, that could have been troublesome. I guess I should have talked to her first. The bathhouse lady. She's gone.
God bless. God be with you.
Oh, is it her?
Doggy. What'll it be this fine? Farewell, sir.
My God, what now?
Catherine.
Ah, there you are.
Henry? What are you doing here?
Zizka sent me. Is there somewhere we can talk? In private, I mean.
Oh, by Christ. Oh, you've come up with another plan, haven't you? All right. But you better come this evening. We're too easily seen right now.
Okay. Is it evening yet? Nah, it's gonna be too early. Let's see if I can just wait here. I don't know how late she wants me to actually do that, but go 16, 17. Right now. Is it late enough?
I'm here.
So I see. But you're too early. Haven't you got anything to do?
Okay. Yeah, it's still too early. Probably gonna be like 21 then. How about now?
I'm here.
Come. I know a place where nobody will disturb us.
Where's that?
Stop asking questions and start undressing.
You want to talk here?
You said you wanted privacy, didn't you? If anyone sees us here, they'll think you're just another customer. And relax a bit. You're as stiff as if you were waiting to be branded.
How am I supposed to relax in this situation?
Come now, Henry. Don't say you've never had your back scrubbed by a woman.
Oh.
I have, yeah, but it's just different with you. It feels a bit weird. After all we've been through together.
Oh, come now. You don't have to be bashful in front of me. Even about what I think I see in that tub.
Well, the water is pretty cold.
Of course it is. So, tell me quickly what you're doing here before you shrivel up entirely in the water. You say Zizka sent you.
That's right. It's about von Bergov's cannon and the Praggers who have it. I hear they're going to move it to Sedlets.
Aye, they have it. What of it?
We want to steal it on the way.
Have you all gone mad? Do you know how dangerous that is?
I know. That's why Zizka sent me here. I'm supposed to infiltrate the Praggers and make sure everything goes smoothly.
So what do you need me for?
Information. When are the Praggers going to take the cannon to Sedlets?
That's what you're supposed to find out, isn't it? But it looks like they got held up for some reason. Sometimes I hear them complaining they should have been long gone by now.
Where's the cannon now?
In the upper part of the camp where all the local captains have their tents. They've put up a palisade around the entire hilltop. And the guard at the gate doesn't let just anyone in. And what's more, they say the whole camp's gunpowder store is there.
And you think it's in the storehouse there?
That's the only place it can be. I haven't seen it anywhere down here, but they won't let me into the upper part.
Do you know anything about the cannon?
Not much. I've heard they call it the Finger of God, and it costs a fortune, but that's all.
Who's in charge here?
That's a pretty complicated question. But in a nutshell, there are 3 main captains here. They run the whole camp. Sigismund is holed up in Sedlets with his toadies and doesn't take much of an interest in what's going on here. The Cumans are under the command of a fellow called Chertan. Then there is Grozaf, who runs the camp. And then there are the Pragas, led by Dietrich Katz.
Oh boy. Let's
What
start
is
with the
this
first guy.
Chertan like?
He's the commander of all the Cumans who marched into Bohemia. Sigismund officially gives the orders, of course, but it's Chertan they listen to. I've met him a couple of times. He's a tough fella, but his soldiers are loyal to him.
Who's this Grosov?
He's in charge of everything here. He's a nobleman, but don't expect him to act like one. They say he ran up debts and fell out with half the royal court. So Sigismund holed him away here instead of taking him to Sedlets. Watch out for him. You know how it is. The worse off a man is, the pushier he gets.
This Katz. Who is he?
He's in charge of the Prague Artillery Regiment. You should know him, in fact. It was him and his men who attacked Nabakov that time.
That Horson who nearly killed us all.
Calm down. You'll get your revenge soon enough.
Do you have any idea how I could infiltrate the Praggers?
The best thing would be to join up. There are never enough men. But it won't be as easy as it might seem. They won't let you go up and see cats just like that. But down by the shooting range, you'll find a fella they call Crow. He's a corporal in the Pragas. You'll know him by his big black moustache. He's Katz's right-hand man. So I'd try my luck with him.
But what if he turns me down?
Then I suppose you'll have to keep bothering him until he changes his mind. What else?
And once I've joined them, what next?
Find out when they're supposed to go to Sedlets. And above all, why they're still here. And once you've got it sorted out with them and you're gonna all ride out with the cannon, I'll go straight to the Devil's Den and we'll get to work.
Ooh, okay. You know what?
Well, it all sounds pretty dangerous. If I say the wrong thing or someone recognizes me, the game will be up. I could do with a kiss for luck.
If you don't mess up, you'll have 1,000 kisses. But work before play. Is there anything else you want to ask before we get started?
Sure.
Do you know
We'll go
anything
through
else
these.
about the Praggers that might come in handy?
Not really. They're artillerymen, as I said. And their pay is a lot better than the others. So they aren't too popular around here. That's all I know. They drink, play dice, and go to the baths just like all the others.
What's it like here? Should I be afraid?
Not really. But I wouldn't call it peaceful here. You know what it's like. Humans here, Praga's there. Couple of noblemen and a bunch of mercenaries who want to fill their purses. All hot-blooded and all hating each other. Apart from that, it's lovely.
Is there anything I should watch out for?
Your mouth, mostly. You know what you like. If you give the game away, you're a dead man. Just try and act normal. They get up to a lot of drinking, riding, and archery here. Now and then they fight like cats and dogs, but the captains have things under control for the moment. Although
what?
there's a rumor going round the soldiers that there's a spy here. At first, I was worried they were talking about me, but it seems not. Be careful.
That's all I need to know.
Get out of the water, then. You've been in there for ages. Though I have to admit, you've scrubbed up nicely. Maybe I should wash you more often.
As long as it's always free of charge.
Actually, there is something you could do to repay me. But that can wait. Enlist for service first, soldier.
All right, get enlisted. Let's go sign up.
Hey, what have I...
Huh?
I apologize.
Oh, ma'am. Wait.
My humble respects.
That's not the person that we met at the party, right?
Good evening. What do you need?
Are you the one they call Crow?
I'm only Crow to good friends, or strangers who want to punch in the gob. Which group do you belong to?
Well, neither, I reckon. But I hope that'll change. I want to join your regiment.
You and a dozen other ne'er-do-wells. I've had fellas pestering me ever since Radovan let slip that we get double the pay. Go and ask Gros, Lord Borumlaka, I mean. He's been taking on all kinds of mercenaries. You'll fit in better with his rabble.
Oh, that'd be a waste of my talents.
Oh, really? How's that?
Oh, here we go. I did actually beat him in a duel. I could say that. You know what? Let's say that.
Didn't you see me fight Zavish von Garbov recently? It made a big splash.
I don't have time for that kind of thing. But the men mentioned it in the bathhouse, that's true. Defeating an experienced knight like Zavish is no mean feat. But the answer's still no.
What about I'm a blacksmith?
I'm a blacksmith. That's useful, isn't it? You're bound to need stuff hammered straight or sharpened all the time.
Aye, we need that. God knows we do. But that doesn't mean we have to let you join up, does it?
I could spy for you. I know how to get into all kinds of places without being seen.
That sounds pretty useful, true enough. But we don't do espionage. There's other people in the camp for that.
Oh, damn it, is that still not enough for you? What more do you want?
For you to stop hassling me.
I still got more.
You're a bit pushy for my liking. It's a bit suspicious.
I just want to serve the king. I just want to be a... No, my artilleryman is terrible. Yeah, this one's my best bet.
I want to serve the king, is all. Sigismund should take things in hand here and impose order, since Wenceslas isn't capable of it.
Interesting. Most people in these parts have other ideas.
Only I'm not most people. Please. Just give me a chance.
All right. We lost a couple of men recently in any case. You know what? I'll go and see Katz, our commander. He'll know what to do with you.
Who the fuck are you?
My name's Henry, sir.
That's an intro.
And I want to enlist.
So you turn up and expect us to drop to our knees in awe? Crow, why did you let this fucker in?
I thought you might want to take a look at him. The lad said he fought Zavish and gave him what for.
Well, if that's true, but we'll have to try you out first in any case. I have this issue here.
Ah, you're not going on about that stupid charter again, are you? How many more men will you send to find it?
As many as it takes. Don't tell me you're not fed up with being stuck here. So, this is your test, Henry. Either you come back as one of us, or you don't come back at all. What do you say?
You pay me well. Right.
That depends. The harder the work, the higher the price.
Christ, he'll fit right in. He hasn't lifted a finger yet, and he already wants his pay.
If he helps us get out of here, he can have mine as well.
Listen up, then. Some of our men have gone missing. 7 of them. And with them a wagon with horses, to be precise. They had a very important cargo they were supposed to take to Sedlitz, but they never arrived there.
It seems they were last seen somewhere between Miskovitz and Rabstein. But that was ages ago.
Rabstein.
Christ knows where they might be now.
Hang on. Why would they go past Miskovitz? That's not on the way to Sedlitz.
That's what I don't understand. But you can ask them if you find them.
Isn't it possible they simply got lost on the way?
That don't seem likely. We've only been in these parts a short while, true, but it's not complicated to get to Sedlitz.
But the way doesn't go through Miskovitz. So what would they be doing there?
Something bad must have happened to them. But fuck knows what.
I don't give a shit what happened to them. They could have been eaten by squirrels for all I care. I just want that painted chest they were carrying. There's a very important charter in it. and we need it back. Got that?
Okay.
What if there's more than one charter? I need to know what's written on it.
Nothing a yokel like you would understand. If there's more than one, just bring me all of them.
And what should I do when I find these fellas?
What do you think? Free them if someone's holding them. Bury them if they're dead. Kill them if they've deserted.
What, take down 7 men by myself?
Do you want to be a fucking soldier or not? All right then. If things get tough, come and see me and we'll sort it out somehow.
And is that all you know? What do these fellas look like? Do they have any friends in these parts? Anything at all?
Well, there is one thing. Mishek, one of those 7, came back.
And you're only telling me this now? So question him, and we'll know what's going on, won't we?
Go ahead and try it yourself, genius.
Mishek was brought back on a cart. Some peasant found the poor bloke unconscious on the road and brought him here. He's been in the infirmary since then.
Yep.
But you can stop by. Maybe the Sawbones will be able to tell you something. His name is Musa.
And let me tell you, you ain't never seen a man like Musa before.
All right, I think I understand. Find the men and bring back the charter.
So what are you standing here for? Do you want my blessing for the road?
No, I'm good. A blessing would be good.
Don't worry, sir.
Consider it
You
done.
can rely on me. Consider it done.
Hergott, lad. You're pretty sure of yourself.
A bit too sure, if you ask me.
Isn't he just? You know what? Go and see Puta, the captain of the mercenaries who serve here. Some extra work will do you good. He'll go and requisition some supplies with him. And with a bit of luck, you'll get us something to eat without us having to torch another village. Now go.
Jeez.
And don't get yourself killed, all right?
Okay, so yeah, we'll go talk to Musa first. Sounds like we're probably gonna have the option to heal the guy. And wake him up.
I'm looking for the local Sawbones. They said I've never seen the likes of him.
So, you came straight to me. Is that so? In any case, you found your man. Musa of Mali, scholar, traveler, and physician. At your service, friend.
Well, sorry to say this, but you're...
Very busy? May I ask who you are?
Henry, sir. How come you're so...
Big? Wise? Courteous?
You learned of foreigners. You know what? Henry's so confused.
No, that's not what I meant.
I know what you meant. I have had this conversation at least 100 times. Have you never heard of Prester John or the Christian kingdom of Axum?
I think our parish priest might have mentioned that.
Tell me then, how the people in those stories are described. Not exactly like you. Am I right?
Well, I thought that was just, you know.
And as you see, it is not. So please, stop staring at me and tell me what you need from me.
Commander Katz sent me.
He's a nice guy, though.
I'm supposed to find the soldiers who went missing. It seems one of them is in your infirmary.
Yes, Mishek. He's lying over there and will remain lying for long. He was badly stabbed, and it will take weeks before he comes to his senses.
But I need to talk to him.
Then you shall have to wait. When he was brought here, he was mumbling about some wagon on a place called Lota. But then he passed out and did not awake again.
Isn't there anything we can do? I don't need him to be healed, just to wake up for a while. What if we brew something with mint? That wakes me up like nothing else.
That is not such a bad idea, Henry. One can make a decoction from Varelian and mint, which is called cockerel potion. It will not heal the poor wretch, but it might wake him up for a bit. But it must be very strong. Not like what is sold by the quacks around here.
So what are you waiting for? Brew it up.
It is not a simple matter just to brew some potion and pour it down his throat. It could make him worse, and I cannot risk that.
I'll do it then. I have no other option.
You? It seems that you know a little about medicine, and that means that you should also know that it is a risk.
Fuck that. Katz gave me an order, so I must carry it out.
Very well, then. If the Prague army wants to gamble with its soldiers' lives, I cannot stand in their way. My alchemical apparatus is all yours, friend. You'll find it right outside the tent. Iniherebe.
Alright, let's go help him out. Hospitals and almshouses. Where is he? There you are. Mishik. Give the potion. Oh.
I don't have anything to...
We have to actually go and make it. I thought it was going to be... does it actually tell me what we need for it? The book? Ah, here it is. Wait, no, that's cockerel. Maybe if I go over to the alchemy station, it'll just show up. There's the cockerel one. Lead shot, gunpowder. So, what is this potion? It just said give him Misha's or Musa's potion. Oh, maybe it's right here. No?
Good boy.
Where did he go? If I want to try to find more, I should try to mix a remedy to rouse Mishek. It won't cure him, but it should keep him awake long enough for me to ask him a couple of questions. So something to give him energy, basically? Is that what the cockerel one is? Could be. Increase energy, and if it's good quality, slows tiring. Yeah, maybe that's why it gave me this. So we need valerian and mint. Are they T-posing? It looked like they were T-posing for a second. Is there somebody... I don't think they have an herbalist vendor here, but that would be awesome if they did. Or even like an herb garden.
At your service, sir.
If it's pretty easy to find, then we might be able to get some over here.
What's that?
Oh. Shoot. I don't have any on me, right? No. And any of these places are going to be closed too, of course. Trying to look and see what's nearby. No herbalist over here. Smokehouse. Nope. Hill teacher. In the woods there? I mean, what I could do... Let's do this. This might actually work out. Now, hopefully... Happy man. I'm gonna... Yeah. I'm gonna just keep going. Hopefully I have valerian and mint in my inventory, because we can go to the house, or go to my chest here.
Quick.
And since it's almost midnight, I can make Henry's version of it without having to to use fresh herbs. So this kind of would work out. Materials. Oh wait, found materials. Here's some mint. Take like 6 of them. Take all 5. Okay. Yep, we're good. Just go down to the alchemy bench. Imagine living during those times. Yeah. Ain't no way. I wouldn't be living. Alright, where's the ockrel? Right here. Get to work. We haven't done one of these in a while. Need spirits. I don't think I've ever used spirits before. Grind the mint and add to the cauldron. Oh shoot, it's not midnight, but oh well. And boil for 1 turn. Then add the valerian and boil for 2 turns and then distill, I think. Yep. Oh, shoot. Oh, it's 2 mint. You know what? Reset. Hold on, leave the table. Crap, yeah, I screwed up. Oh, it is midnight now. Do we get Dark Arts Apprentice? Yes, we do. Start over. Alright, 2 mint. Gonna be spirits. Grind this up. it in. One turn boil. And then it'll be one of these. And then boil for 2 turns. Okay, just wait for it to end. And distill. Henry's cockerel. There we go. Nice. That is the correct one. And what do we got another skill point. So this one, oh, it just hit 30. Purple haze. For each potion or alcohol effect that is active on you at a time, your vitality is increased by 2. Boom. First skill maxed out. Not bad. All right, let's go back and help this guy. We're gonna run into the happy man again. No. We just made some cockerel. It increases energy and slows tiring.
Quick! Go! Ka!
Easy. Nice and slow.
Okay.
Whoa!
Yeah, I stockpiled Marigold's always great too. I stockpiled Marigold and Savior Snaps early on. But now we can give this guy that potion we just made. Let me actually save first. We haven't saved in a while. I think just one should do.
All right.
We don't need to give this guy 6
We'll see
of
if I
them.
brewed it properly.
Whoa, what's happening? Where am I?
Calm down, Mishek. How are you feeling?
Like I was kicked in the head by a horse. Wait, how do you know who I am?
No, we don't have time for introductions. I need to know what happened to you and the others you went to Sedlets with.
Oh, that. What do you want to know?
What actually happened? Start at the beginning and don't leave anything out.
We were riding to Sedlets, me and 6 others. We were taking some gifts or something. A couple of crates with some valuables and a kind of painted chest with some documents. Karel and Francex talked the others into nicking the stuff and doing a runner, but I was against it, so they jumped me.
So it was your friends who did this to you?
I told them I wouldn't rat on them, but they said they'd make sure I wouldn't. Francex pounced on me and stuck a knife in my belly, but I managed to push him off and took to my heels. All I can remember is running somewhere, and then I came over all dizzy.
The document you were carrying, where is it? What's in it?
I've no idea. Cats didn't tell us anything, and I can't read. Some report for the king, most likely.
I need to know where the rest of the men who are riding with you to Sedlets are. I have to find them.
I'm not sure. We talked about Lotta. It seems there's a sawmill there they could hide in. So maybe they're there. Listen, will I be all right? What are my chances? I don't feel well. What's wrong with me?
The brew is wearing off, most likely.
I'm going to die, aren't I?
No, you're not going to die. But you won't be on active duty anytime soon. You need to rest.
Rest? Yes, I should. Get my strength back.
Okay, we got some good info then. Find the lost soldiers. Washed off.
I'm sorry.
Where are we headed here? All the way down there? We haven't been to this area, but luckily, since I have scholarship, I haven't unlocked. Doing good on energy, too. All the way down to the... Man, that was a long place to go. Sheesh. Alright, let's check out this place. Oh, going into the water.
A wagon in the Prague colours. This must be the missing soldiers. I reckon they won't be too pleased to see me. I have to find a painted chest with a charter, and then make myself scarce.
Oh boy. Alright, let's try this. Yeah, let's go stealth mode.
What the fuck are you doing here?
Can I talk to you?
What do you want then?
I've only come for one document. That's all I want from you.
What fucking document? Hold on. You mean that parchment we were taking to Sedlets? Dobrodella. The fellow hopes to get his hands on something worth running off for. But all that's in the fucking chest is useless shit and some stupid fucking parchment. Hey, how come you know about it?
Oh, Mishek told me about it.
I found Mishek, and he told me everything.
Dobrodella. So he survived and sent you after us? That's not like him.
No, not after you. Just to get the charter. He said he can't go back to the camp without it.
Ah, I see. So, how shall we do this?
Why did you quit the army, anyway? Reckon that's a bit risky.
Unlike battling all the time, you mean? We were just fed up with it. Sleeping in a shitty tent, never getting a proper
So they
meal,
all deserted.
and on top of that, all the slaughtering.
What do you plan to do? You can't hide forever.
We'll take everything worth anything, hunt for something to eat, and take to the hills. Every man for himself. With a bit of luck, they'll forget about us in a month or two, and we'll be able to go back to Prague.
Hey, I know a place that they could go.
Why did you try to kill Mishek? I get that you wanted to run away, but that poor wretch didn't do anything wrong.
Poor wretch. He's a fucking coward. He'd never have gone along with us, and he'd have spilt the beans as soon as cats looked at him sideways. We had to get rid of him.
There's no point dragging this out, is there? Just give me the charter, and I'll be on my way.
And you'll leave us be?
Yeah, of course.
Go wherever you like. I just need the parchment.
All right. It's up in the loft, in the painted chest. You can take it. There's a ladder in the chamber. And you never saw us, right?
Nice.
I'll be with you.
Okay. Key to the painted chest. Wait, this ladder? Oh. Oh, I don't think I'm allowed to be in here.
Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear your barking. What? Leave it. Shoot.
Brother, where is this thing?
That's more like it. That mangy mutt.
All right, Mutt.
Sit and stay.
Get out.
Grab it by the scruff of the neck.
They keep yelling at Mutt. Bro, where is this thing?
What's that? If you're going to the camp...
Where is it? He told me it's in the... charter. I'm gonna save just I'm afraid that these guys are gonna bug out and attack.
He's dodgy, he is. Did I imagine it? Get out.
He said up a ladder. This is the only place. Oh wait, is that it straight ahead? No. Oh, here it is. Wait, soldier saddle.
Get out.
All right, thanks, gents. All right, all the way back here again. That wasn't too bad at all. Like, I thought that was going to be rough. I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to actually just walk up and talk to them, too. Oh, uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Pray for a quick death, you bastard.
You don't want to do this. Well, I might be dead.
You won't be able to take another one like that.
Are you... Well, I'm glad I saved before we left.
Huh?
I still have to go get it again.
Such a naughty dog. Get out. Get out of here, Mutt. No one wants to hear your barking.
Alright, let's try this again. Am I wearing my... That's why. I was still wearing my stealth outfit. Go again. Watch us now run in. I think we ran into them here. Yeah. Yep. Oh, this time it's only one guy. You really want to try this? Oh, I missed.
Oh! Come on then. Ah! 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 Sucker! What the?
GG's. It's like I don't know what to do with the armor and stuff, because at this point the merchants just do not have enough money to even pay for the gear. And I mean, we're doing pretty good on cash at this rate. If the merchants had like 2,000 groschen after like a week or something, It'd be nice if it compounded like every day, rather than just having sometimes 300, sometimes 800, like at cap.
Go.
But oh well. Oh well.
Keep your eyes on the road.
Easy, good horse.
Excuse me. Oh, sorry, sorry.
Whoa.
Oh, I'm actually allowed to go in here now? Oh, my fox potion's about to run out. Henry's full.
I'm always glad to see polite people like you.
Heal. Heal.
You really won't
Okay.
have anything to drink?
You know it is forbidden for me.
You know what? Chat, we're actually going to go ahead and chill here. Didn't even realize what time it was. But I have some stuff I need to get done, and then we will be back later tonight. We're going to continue on with the story and so on. Maybe I might try to get on early, maybe around like 4 p.m., 4:30 p.m. Eastern. We'll see. But for now, that's going to be it for me. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for chatting. YouTube is Casas Plays. Twitch, Casas Plays TV. Thank you for the new subs, the members, and thank you for all the likes. But I'll see you later today. Again, thanks for watching. See you then. Peace.